So I think this really helped us to increase our fluency and also confidence while speaking. And except from that, we have to use all vocabularies and also grammatical structures actively while speaking. Many students learn it, grammar structures and vocabularies, even advanced vocabularies during the preparation, but they only memorize vocabularies. They don't use them actively while speaking, and they just do them in their minds, not speaking. So I think this is the way of preparing for a speaking test. So we can express your ideas, thoughts in English language if you don't use them actively. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, now the question is that why can't they speak? As you said that maybe yes, they have a lot of vocabularies in their mind, but when it comes in speaking out all those vocabularies, so they don't speak it. Now the question is why do they not speak or why don't they speak?
Oaksmith Style Studio. Where your soul let it shine. Fashion is state of mind. Every stitch, every seam. Live your life, chase the dream.
Make a good look great with Oaksmith Style Studio.
Oaksmith, beg it higher.
Whatever your thing is, we've got the right domain for you. Search the largest selection of domains. See what you find. Your domain name's out there. Grab it before it's gone. Find your domain today at godaddy.in.
Okay, I think this is one of the topical issues in students' preparation. So one factor seems to me that, as I mentioned before, they memorize all the vocabularies passively rather than actively, and they don't learn how to use them in correct context. So here is AI, such as artificial intelligence, such as ChatGPT, which helps us to use in which contexts words are available. I think we have to use it. Then we can learn the just meaning, the full meaning of this word. So also many teachers recommend their students to memorize, and also use effectively the collocations, English phrases, expressions in order to add some beauty to their speech, I think. And also, I use this technique. My teacher taught us a lot of expressions, collocations, especially topic-based vocabularies, and we use it to record our voice while using them actively in our sentences. I think this may play important role to when it comes to speaking, I think.
Okay, all right. So as you mentioned that that's okay, but the question as I asked you, this was what are the preparation, like maybe how the person can be aware of what are the areas a learner should be aware of before he starts preparing for IELTS speaking test. So I think there could be some information, something like that. He must be aware of some basic grammar and then English and some curiosities, having zeal to learn. Few preparations must be there. I think he should be determined that yes, absolutely, he is willing to do it. And the second question is answered very perfectly for you. Now, the reason is that people do have lot of vocabularies. They learn, they memorize also, but when it comes in speaking, they can't. They fail. So why do they fail? The problem is that they are not habitual to speak it out. Language only can be, you know, spoken out by practicing. I can have a lot of vocabularies in my mind, but if I don't know their uses, even if I know their uses also, but if I'm not a habitual to speak all those vocabularies in the right time, in right way, with the right person, for the right communication purpose. So until unless I don't make the habit of using the vocabularies, whatever I'm learning, so learning all those vocabularies might not be beneficial for me. So learning vocabulary is good thing, but second thing is that putting them into our own practice. Putting them into our own practice means becoming habitual to speak, having habit of speaking all those vocabularies. They should be automatically keep on flowing from our mind whenever we are talking to someone. We should not think that okay, where is that vocabulary? What is that vocabulary? Where to use? Should I use it here or not?
Yeah,
That should not be happening, the
definitely. Yeah.
confusion. So
Yeah,
that
yeah,
only
yeah.
can be accomplished by speaking practice. If we have enough speaking practice, trying to make sure that yes, we want to always increase the level of our speaking language, and then making sure that yes, I want to use all those vocabularies. I think they are more appropriate and more meaningful in my communication and in my conversation. My conversation can be, you know, more appropriate, and then it can be standard enough. People may love it by just listening my vocabulary as well, because I'm very much confident to use all those right vocabularies in the right time, with the right person, for the right situation. So practice is lacking. So what happens that, so what should we not be doing? We should not be learning a lot of vocabularies and memorizing them until unless we don't learn and become habitual of putting any vocabularies in our practice, in our daily habit. Things may not work for us in appropriate manner, right? Got it? Maybe
Yeah,
for example, I
yeah, right.
learnt a phrasal verb, maybe a piece of cake. You know, piece of cake means it's very easy. Okay, so now I have to make the habit of doing it. You are asking me, hi teacher, how are you? I'm saying I'm fine. The next question you are asking, I know you have got a new car. Do you know how to drive the car in the traffic block? Then I will say to you, yes, I learned. Now it's for me a piece of cake. Oh, I made the habit of using that word. If I just learn it, don't use, then that's not useful,
Yeah,
right? What do you want
yeah,
to say
yeah.
about it?
You sound pretty good. Yeah.
What's your opinion
Um,
about it? What do
sorry,
you
what
want
should
to say? What is your opinion about it? What do you want to say? What I
Oh
explained,
yeah,
yeah.
I
How
think
much do you agree?
I
Yeah.
yeah I 100% agree with your idea, with your answer. Yeah, that's right. If you if we don't practice the vocabularies that we learned, and we soon forget them, and then we will gain extra stress, depression. So, oh my God. So, what vocabulary should I use? Why I forgot? This is the main question from students because they do not use them actively while practicing. We have to practice, practice, practice. And one of my teachers used it to say like this: practice makes you perfect. Yeah, that's right. If you practice more, and probably we reduce any common mistakes, and also we increase the level of confidence towards ourselves. Yeah. So
Absolutely. Good. And next question is for you, dear learner. Would you like to tell me something about your country? How is the education in your country? For example, if I ask you, can you describe me the education status in your country? If someone wants to come from another country to study in your country, how is the education, the level of education, facilities, the teachers,
mhm.
universities, infrastructures? So would you like to give me some information according to your expectation, maybe based on your knowledge? You may not have exact idea what is happening in your country. maybe based on your experience, something you know. So just you would you like to tell something about it? It can help me to understand what is happening in your country in the basis of education, how the things are going on there. Please go on now.
Mhm. Okay. So, in my country, education, the quality of education is increasing day by day since government is taking several initiatives in terms of improving education systems by hiring a lot of professional teachers and tutors at school. So, in my country, schools, there are high schools and they include 11 years of study. After graduating 11th grade, especially just students, may choose universities based on their specialities, such as just architecture, designing, art, or business. So there are a lot of universities they can choose, but 11 years of study is compulsory in my country, and to choose bachelor's degree, to choose continuing, bachelor's degree is like optional. It's not compulsory for students. And also, I choose to continue my bachelor's degree next year in order to be a professional worker in my job. And so, as you can see, there are schools in my country, and they include a lot of professional teachers who have also several international and national certificates, such as like IELTS, SEFR, SAT, DRE, so on and so forth. This means students are gaining useful and factual insights from teachers. Um, so yeah, I think.
Yeah, no problem. You can keep on saying this, no problem. I didn't say you to stop. Okay, I appreciate you. And is there
Mhm.
difference between government schools and some private schools? Is there any difference in the education system?
कैसे मैं स्टॉक को सिलेक्ट करता हूँ, कहाँ पे एंट्री करना है, कहाँ पे एग्जिट करना है.
There is a pattern here also. What is the pattern? This was a downtrend. Yes.
Yes, of course. So as you can see, there are also, I have to mention, there are both private schools and government schools. So private schools are a little bit expensive for the people who are in the middle class, but the people are choosing this in order to improve the quality of their students' education. The main difference is in government schools, it's compulsory to study school subjects such as art and also, how can I say, physics, the several subjects that don't relate it to your future career. And mind you, in private schools, it's optional that only just teachers only teach you and show the right direction for the subjects which are necessary to your future career. I'm saying if you want to become a doctor, you you are only be taught by teachers chemistry, biology. I think these are so here is the main difference. So many students are choosing this education system while studying in the private schools, even though they are expensive and lavish costs.
Yes, appreciate you. Yeah, so dear viewers, try to learn and understand from this girl, and then as I can see that she's only 17, but then she's having some of the information accurately. How is she explaining information related to private schools, and then talking about the middle family people, those who cannot afford in the private schools and all. I want to appreciate her explanation about it. And okay, now the next question
Okay.
goes for you. Okay, as I heard that I keep on talking some of the people in your country, as I have got some English teachers also, my friends. So they say mean that
Mhm.
nowadays the government is also taking a lot of initiatives to teach English language, and some of the people, the teachers are coming from foreign countries. Native English speakers are coming in
Yeah.
government schools as well to give the training to teachers how English language can be taught. And your government is also spending a lot of money to teach English language in Uzbekistan, in public schools also, not in the private schools, the
Yeah.
public schools also, because I keep on talking to teachers, and some of the teachers, they are my friends, so they told me that our government is taking a lot of initiatives and making sure that this country Uzbekistan, the people, maximum people learn English here as soon as it is possible. How far it is true as per your information is concerned about it?
So yeah, it's partially right, but this isn't privilege for all schools in Uzbekistan. This theory, this principle is working only schools which are located in the like in the center of cities, such as capital city and the many just central cities. Mind you, the schools which are located in the at the edge of the country, such as in the villages or countrysides, they don't include this opportunity. So this was a special plan which was from our president, and so this is happening day by day, and especially in the middle schools. I mean, the schools which are located in central places. Um, so yeah, as you can see, that several English speakers are making a visit to our country in order to teach many students by so government has diverted huge investments for hiring those professional and expert teachers globally. And of course it takes a lot of price and it costs a lot, but it's contributing to increase our education system. I think it was the right choice, and it's been applying as period passes. Not soon. I hope in our villages this principle may work one day, but not now. It's been testing in several regions. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And now, next, can you tell me about the moral status of your country? I have no much idea. When I talk about moral status, means like the people living in Uzbekistan, how the people are, in discipline. When I talk about in discipline, the moral discipline, it means like in the public place, how many people smoke and drink and sometimes have some stealing, then
Mhm.
fightings. How is the moral status of people in your country? How peaceful it is, and how safe it is for women, for girls, for kids, and for children? So, would you like to give me some information about it?
Yes, in my countries, teachers are like not only do teachers teach their students by giving information about scientific
No,
subjects,
no, no, no.
but they
You didn't
also
understand the
provide.
question actually.
Uh,
The question is that I'm talking about the moral status of your country. Moral status of your country means
mhm.
the people living in Uzbekistan. So, how is their moral life? Moral life means I'm talking about how are they good in discipline, maintaining the discipline in the country.
Yeah, yeah.
For example, in the public place, are people smoking openly, drinking alcohol, fighting,
Oh,
stealing, and how safe it is for girls, maybe who are traveling at night, and maybe for the children. So something
mm,
like that. Maybe I just want to get some information about your country. Whatever knowledge you have, that's it. Because some of the countries, it's very, a lot
mm,
of corruption is there. Maybe the moral status is very low. The people are, they drunk, they are drinker. Okay, so they drink a lot of alcohol. They shout in the marketplaces. They make a lot of problems, and somewhere there is a stealing taking place. People steal the items of someone's, they snatch something, and then sometime somewhere the murder will take place even in the in public place itself. So when I talk about the moral status of your country, how peaceful it is, and is it safe for the girls and women
Yeah,
to
yeah.
travel at night, something like that. I just want to get some information about your country.
Okay. According to statistics, my country, which is Uzbekistan, stands in the second rank when it comes to just independence. I mean, safety, the rules of safety rules, and so of course, you can see many crime commitments among youngsters who may drink alcohol or smoke any cigarettes. But mind you, they are strictly regulated by government by punishing them, and sometimes they may send to the jails if they do serious crime commitments. I think this is the right way. Then they will be strictly controlled by these harmful habits, as I mentioned before. Not only government concentrates on the behavior and moral instructions of children, but their parents are strongly responsible for their lives. Firstly, parents don't let their children to go out, especially during overnight. And here is the principle which is working very well, in especially in cities, it's strictly prohibited for children to walk independently, especially at around 2, 1 a.m. This is the very late night.
दोस्तों, एक पानी की बोतल की कीमत कब तक रहती है? जब तक उसके अंदर पानी होता है। एक बार पानी पीने के बाद लोग बोतल को फेंक दिया करते हैं। इसी तरीके से दोस्तों, पानी के
And militaries can come to help them to regularize. They also ask several questions. Why are you walking here? What is the purpose that you are walking in the streets on this time? I think this is the main solution, which is reducing any commitments among youngsters. And also, yes, many places are very safe for girls because in Uzbekistan, according to like Uzbeki culture, girls are most of the girls are intelligent. They don't go out after maybe 8, maybe 9 p.m. They are strongly controlled by their parents. So this is the main reason why they are safe. Yeah.
Very good. I am very happy to talk to you. You are only 17, but then you have a good knowledge and systematic way to explain the things. So, yeah, my question was that I was talking about
Thank
the
you.
public place actually. In my place where I live in
Oh,
India,
yeah.
in my place, so it's strictly prohibited. Nobody can smoke, nobody can drink in public places. If anyone is
Mm,
found, so he will
mhm.
get a lot of punishment and he will be sent to jail, as you mentioned that. So
Oh,
in my
yeah.
place, it's totally prohibited. That means nobody can smoke and nobody can drink and
Oh,
nobody can
great.
shout and make a lot of howly there in the marketplaces. So it's
Mm,
strictly prohibited
great.
even in the night also.
Mhm,
At daytime nobody is dare to do it,
mhm.
but even night also the police they make sure that it's not happening. How about your country? I'm talking about my place, not country,
Yeah.
because our country is very big. A lot of things
Okay,
keep on
okay.
happening there, but I'm talking about my, my city, my place. It's peaceful.
Mm-hmm. So in my country, here you can see a lot of signs, which is written that it's prohibited to smoke. But even though the signs on the walls or even on the some just blocks, you can see there some people who are especially older people smoke and also drink alcohol in the streets. Yeah, you may see, but whenever military just sees this condition, they address this problem by providing a lot of methods. but people don't complain about these habits because in Uzbek culture, Uzbek people are so friendly. They don't like to harm uh, to other people by complaining, by making a lot of complaints. But only militaries are responsible this condition, and so because of the kind-hearted and compassionate people, so you can see some people who are doing these just activities such as smoking, drinking alcohol, and not all people, but you can see some people who are strongly responsible. As soon as they see this condition, they complain to militaries by explaining this condition, and they then address this condition. Yeah, I think.
Okay, it's clear now. So let's talk something about your future goals. What do you want to become in future,
Mhm.
and then what are your future goals?
Okay. So in the future, I want to be a successful businesswoman. I want to establish my own individual business career. And so nowadays, I am taking all of my goals seriously by studying tirelessly, such as I am devoting myself for several scientific subjects, such as math and also English language. And I came to this decision for around 2 years ago, and this is my serious decision. And I hope I will be a successful businesswoman in the future. Yeah.
Now the question is, why did you choose to become a successful
Okay.
businesswoman? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I have to reason. I mean, say the reasons. Yeah. Okay. So there are several sound reasons. Firstly, so I not only do I want to earn some money on my career, but I also want to provide the necessary service in my country, providing them a very just how can I say practical and just um, the most necessary manufacturing products. But I want to make any changes in education by making several intelligent students. So, and also, I have a lot of relatives, especially extended family members, who are really successful. Of course, they faced many difficulties in their career, and but they are contributing the development of our country by manufacturing a lot of products, um, such as clothes. They are clothes manufacturers, and people are happy by gaining just so necessary and comfortable products in cheap prices, and they are so quality. Um, I think so.
Okay, so how about the other girls in the same age? What about their thinking according to you? What do you think that how many of girls would like to become a successful woman, a business woman in future? What about their thinking?
Um, okay, so there are several classmates of mine who are girls, and their dreams, their ambitions vary from people to people. And so none of them want to become a businesswoman like me. I am the first, I think, the only girl who wants to be a businesswoman in the future, and their careers related to different fields such as architecture, designing, art, computer programming, and so on and so forth. And whenever I just share it with my dreams with them, I mean, I just told them, "Oh, I want to become a businesswoman." They reacted so very well. They accepted this idea very well, Because you can see the any woman in my place, in my hometown, who are businesswomen. So I will be the first successful businesswoman in my hometown. I think there are a lot of businessmen, but no one is businesswoman. But I chose it, and I will do it. Yeah, in the future.
Absolutely happy to hear that, and then it's not that much easy, also, as I know. Now, what is the advantages of becoming a successful businesswoman in your life?
Okay. Mm-hmm. And
फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपको कभी भी इंग्लिश में बात करना होता है, आप ट्राई करते हो, एंड दिस इज योर करंट सिचुएशन, यस और नो, कि आपको लगता है फियर है, हेजिटेशन है, फंबल है, ऐसा क्यों होता है? मैं आपको रीजन देता हूं, पहले प्रॉब्लम समझो। इमेजिन अ फैक्ट कि मुझे पानी पीना है, मैंने टैप ओपन की, टैप से 2 मिनट के लिए पानी आया, फिर पानी आना बंद हो गया। व्हाट इज द मेजर रीजन? द मेजर रीजन इज सिंपल, दैट वाटर टैंक इज एम्प्टी। एंड नाउ इमेजिन अ फैक्ट लाइक दिस इज योर ब्रेन, यही आपका ब्रेन है, राइट? एंड आप 2 मिनट के लिए इंग्लिश तो बोलते हो, फिर रुक जाते हो, एंड व्हाट इज दिस? दिस टैप इज योर माउथ, राइट? ये टैप आपका माउथ है, एंड माउथ से आप क्या करते हो? आप स्पीक करते हो। ऐसा क्यों होता है कि आप 2 मिनट में बात करते
so, like, firstly, I don't want to be dependent on government. I want to have my own business, and also I just want to have collaboration system by hiring a lot of coworkers. And I want to manage this business not for working for someone. I want to make it only myself, and all initiatives will be only myself. Of course, it's not easy. It's a huge responsibility, but I do it because Uzbeki women are brave and also intelligent. Yeah, at least maybe two, like 10 millions. Yeah, you worth it. Your materials, your treatment, worth it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome, and I appreciate you. And thanks for your participation. Especially, I just wanna appreciate your thinking ability. You are 1 in 17. The way you express yourself, your thoughts, they are just like not. They don't seem to be for the 17 years old people. They are always in the like people, those who are mature people, responding the questions and all the topics. So I do appreciate you, and in days to come we will have some more discussions which can help people to learn and understand language. And I'm hoping that you are going to get good
Mhm.
scores in your IELTS speaking as well. This is what I'm curious now to know.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, inshallah. Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, I hope I am practicing.
Hi viewers, welcome to our channel Divya English Academy. I'm very much delighted to have one learner joining from the country of Bethlehem, and it's nice to have her here in this online lesson. So, first of all, I want you, dear learner, to introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Huyền. I'm 22 years old. I'm a student at university. My major is in kindergarten. Mm, my hobbies are listening to music and watching films.
All right. So, what do you want to become?
I want to become a teacher who can teach my children is become a good person in the future.
Okay, so nice to know that you want to become a teacher. I welcome you. And then you are going to be a future teacher, so for kindergarten students. And now, can you tell me how long have you been learning English language?
I have learned English for 8 years. It's a long time. I started study English from uh, uh, when I was first grade, and now is about 8 years.
Okay, so what's your experience of learning language in 8 years? How did you learn it? Do you follow the Bethlehem to English translation method to learn English?
Yes,
What are the activities that you do or that you are doing for learning English language in your country?
to improve English, I practice with a foreigner to find the foreigners in the apps to practice with them to improve my English. And I'm a introvert person, and because of the teacher who speak with me, so I can more confident to speak with them.
Okay, very good. And how important it is to learn English or to become a good English speaker in your country?
I think there are three important factors that you need to improve English study. You need to uh, decide what is your goal, and therefore you need to find the resources on every apps or on the social media to improve your English, and therefore you need to spend time to study practice.
Yes. So, and why it is important for you to learn English?
The importance to learn English that is uh, I need to I want to communicate fluency with the foreigner. Therefore, I choose to learn English.
Yes. Very good answer. I want to become a fluent English speaker, or I want to speak English very fluently, confidently to people from around the world. That's why I chose to learn English language. But your previous answer was that I want to get high salary paid. That's why I'm learning English language. What do you think about that?
Yeah, because it depends on the job. Because I'm just I just want to become a kindergarten teacher. Therefore, English is not benefit for me in my job. Therefore, English is not important for you. But I choose learn English to have a chance to speak with foreigner.
Okay, have chance to speak with foreigners. Very good. And would you like to tell me, as you are going to be kindergarten teacher, so what are you learning at your university? How to handle? It's not easy to handle the kindergarten students, little kids. Very difficult. We need to have enough patience. So, what are you learning, and how will you handle the kids?
Mm, because to take care of children is very difficult. Therefore, you need to have skills. Uh, you have skills, so you need to go to the university to learn to how to teach the children. The teacher at university teach me so much to handle and take care of children. First, you need to be patient with the children and have more information about the have more information about the how to take care of children. Uh, yeah.
Okay, if they cry, what will you do? If they cry, they don't listen you. So how will you handle?
If they cry, yeah, I will to mm, close close to them and to tell the sweet voice with them and to take some candies or some cake to make them not cry anymore.
Who will give you money for that? Will you spend your own money?
Yeah, I use my money.
Very good. Good teacher. Appreciate you. I know it's not easy to handle kids, especially when they are very small, very difficult. And when they cry, only the option we have to give something to eat for them, then they can be in control. Appreciate you. Now you will get a chance to watch your video because you watch others videos. Now after this live lessons, you will get opportunity to watch your video. How was your conversation? How confidently were you speaking? what type of questions were asked to you, how have you responded to them? Because sometimes we speak English, we don't realize our mistakes. What do you think about it?
When I learn with you from the call, you record this video, and I can to watch it again, and it's helped me to find what the mistake that I made, and I can to improve it later and better in the future.
Absolutely, very good. You got my questions, so I appreciate you, and thank you so much for joining. And I'm very much delighted in this morning time. It's the evening in the teachers' country time. So we have got today one more international teacher joining from New new country in this live session to have some discussions between two international or two English teachers, how English language can be taught, what are the teaching strategies, and how language is being taught in her country. So we are going to be discussing all about teaching English and learning English. A lot of things will be coming over there related to this topic. Before that, I want you, English teacher, to introduce yourself, who you are, where are you from, what you do, how long have you been doing.
All right, so nice. Hi, teacher from India. So this is Noemi Hernandez. I'm from Guatemala, and I have been learning uh, the language, I think, for 4 years, teaching 3 years. So uh, I started since I was 19 years old, and I have never stopped teaching. I started as a formal. It was actually my second job because the first one was at a call center that I didn't like and I quit it. Then I continue as like as teaching, which I found it like funnier than working at a call center. Yeah. What about you?
Okay, so yeah, for your kind information, I'm an English teacher and then I have been teaching English language for 5 years. It's a good experience and a nice journey meeting with people from around the world, and we are getting opportunity to help them to learn international English or international language, whatever you call it. And sometime we are getting a lot of opportunity to learn from people around the world, their culture, behavior, and then what they are professional in. So this is what the life is going on. And then today I'm here with you in this live session to have discussion related to this topic. So let's get started.
All right.
Okay, so first of all, now